We back with some more MAGICRAFT, baby. Hope you guys are doing amazing today. We are gonna do a magician set run today. There's a bunch of different requests in the comments. Naturally, you guys have been really showing so much love and support for the channel. It's growing rapidly. I can't thank you enough, and I'm gonna try to get to all the requests and what I think are the major builds. Today is going to be one that was requested a little while back, specifically due to this laser right here, the Ray of Disintegration. It is a weird spell to get right, and I have a couple of combos that I could think of right offhand that I'll try with it, but more importantly, I need to get it first, along with everything else that isn't banned here. I did stretch out the bans pretty aggressively. I only have 2 remaining. I can't think of anything else that I'd really like to remove, but yeah, I want to be able to get this build on for you guys, so we're gonna try it like that. But we start off with the Arcane Explosion and this little telescopic wand here from the Magician's Robe. The side effect of this is that it reduces the effect radius of spells by 30%. But other than that, we have a lot of options for remote casting, as you'll see here, and you can do a bunch of stuff. We start off with an orbit, which is not going to help me much. It does kind of randomize the amount of space that this thing takes up, but not going to do that much. But anyway, let's go with a relic room first, and man, they start us off really close. So let's do a little bit of housekeeping this episode. I have been getting a few different comments. I will say a little bit more on the negative side than positive side as usual, but only because people kind of misunderstand some things that I'd like to help clear up. First of all, Demon Bone Tail is probably better than Healing Belt, but getting Healing Belt early on just guarantees me a lot of max HP and MP. Even though we don't scale in the potions, we're gonna do that, so I'll go that. So one of the things that people ask about regularly is, first of all, Z, why don't you slow down? You play the game too fast, you miss stuff all the time, you make me crazy by missing stuff like keys and coins and everything else. My only defense to this, guys, we'll go with hexagonal die is here. My only defense to this is, first of all, if I slowed down anymore, the videos would be 4 hours, okay? I'm just saying, the runs are already extremely long. They're in most games, but especially MAGICRAFT, there is a lot to pay attention to, man. I mean, a lot, like a real lot. And even though you are good at the game and used to it and all this stuff, it's really hard to get going. You think I would take the Prospector's Pickaxe right here, right? It is the best pick, but Treant Shoulder Guards guarantee me a whole lot of safety while I'm building myself, so I'm gonna go with the Treant Shoulder Guards, okay? So yeah, there's a lot to pay attention to, especially in MAGICRAFT. So by me focusing on little things like forgetting a coin or something, or some meta progression currency that I don't even really need, I am going to drive myself bananas by trying to nitpick all of this stuff when I really just want to showcase in-game for you guys. That's what most people, I imagine, sign up for, you know what I mean? And yes, it is, in hindsight, you could see things that will make you crazy. I understand. I try not to miss stuff, but sometimes I do. That's the way it goes. All right, so I do want these 2 echoes. All right, for the build, I think Echo does a fantastic job. What I will say is I don't need them right now, and time and damage boost both work a little bit better for me. So time will just make this auto cast. It's slower than I can do it right now though, so I'm not worried about using it, but I will definitely need it sooner or later. Petrification is pretty good. We can actually combo that with time if we having trouble getting the boss down, but so yeah, don't need any processing. I'll just go for relic here. But yeah, like slowing down is just, it's really like I'll be the first one to admit I do overlook a lot of stuff. And if you've ever seen me play a deck builder, even cards that I've been reading for months and months, I still overlook details and forget things, and sometimes, man, it's a mess. Look, you see, we're rewarded, guys. Endless Elixir. Magnifying Glass is good here, and so is Potion Strip, but Endless Elixir just makes Healing Belt really, really good again. So yeah, anyway, that's enough about that. You'll see in the future that it is very, very difficult for me to focus on doing commentary and paying attention to things that I may miss, and just know that in my heart, guys, I want to please everybody, but it's impossible to, okay? I'm a regular old dude, and you know, I watch a lot of YouTube Let's Plays, you know. I watch everybody, like y'all all know Joe. I watch a lot of Joe's content. I watch a lot of roguelike content in general, and I keep up with a lot of YouTubers, and we all have our weaknesses and strengths, and one of mine is definitely moving too fast and not reading stuff properly. So Rooting Grimoire is all about wand regen when standing still, which I don't think I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of. I think that Toy Blade is just better for me here. Even though this wand is larger, I'm gonna go with Toy Blade. I don't like the cast interval, but the cooldown is, I don't like the cooldown, but the cooldown's even worse on Rooting Grimoire, so we're just gonna go with that. And Rebound doesn't help us at all on this particular setup, but the wand itself is a better wand in terms of max MP, and the scatter really doesn't matter. Plus, final damage higher is a good thing. All right, let's see now. Oh, another thing, let's talk about music. So, if you've been hanging around here and watched MAGICRAFT videos on other channels and my channel and just all the channels included in people that have been doing recent MAGICRAFT content, ouch, you'll know that you probably hear music in some videos you don't. I'm gonna kill myself right here if I'm not careful. You'll hear music in some videos and some videos you don't, and in my videos you probably hear something that you've never heard before. Okay, the music that's playing in the background is the OST to another roguelike game called Dungreed. Talked about it before. It's a really good game. I'm gonna take Shrinking Backpack here. It's not that bad. It's a reasonable curse to deal with. So, and we just got a Soulbone Crown, which is amazing. So yeah, the music that I'm playing right now is something that I add in post. So I'm playing the game quiet, okay, to help me concentrate. And I am playing the music from Dungreed because there is some copyright music in MAGICRAFT, and as a YouTuber, in order to get revenue on videos, you have to area boost is great. Not right now, but it is great. You have to get you have to contest it. Every time you upload a video, you have to contest it, saying that, okay, this is this video, I should have fair use permission to use this from the artist based on the game that I'm playing and their licenses. And sometimes you can just kind of automate that process, but other times you kind of have to deal with it, and it takes time to process those claims, and it's a manual step that you have to take, and honestly, it's just it's not worth it. I will say that I have listened to and done plenty of MAGICRAFT videos without music at all, and it's hauntingly quiet. I am not nearly as entertaining as some people out there, okay? You may be able to listen to Joe's golden baritones and be like, man, I could listen to this dude all day. I don't need music. I know I have a reasonable voice, but guys, I can get kind of boring and repetitive sometimes. Like, I'll repeat stuff all the time. And, you know, I'm just saying, like, I can't go without music, okay? I think that the majority of people would be like, ugh, I wish this guy would add music. And I can't rightly play the game without the copyright music, you know? Because it's just gonna be too much of a pain. So anyway, I hope you guys understand about that. I could choose some different music if y'all had something in mind, but right now I'm just gonna stick with what I know, and that's the Dungreed OST because it's pretty good. I can turn it lower if you guys really want me to. I already have it pretty low, but I don't mind, just to have some background ambience, you know? Okay, so let's talk about the build for a little while that we got. First of all, we picked up Area Boost, which is amazing, but I don't have enough wand space for it yet. And Area Boost in something like damage just adds to all wands, and that'll be pretty good over time. We would love to get the invincibility potion here. The wealth potion is absolutely wonderful. The emergency potion, I already have one, so I don't really need that. And the crit potion we definitely want to take just because it's a boost. But if I take the wealth potion here, I want to use it before I use a whole bunch of coins just to get extra. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I do need to buy a few things here. So let's use the wealth potion first and foremost. And I don't have any duplication or anything like that, so I could just collect all of them now. And now that I have all of this money, I will buy the crit potion and the invincibility potion. I'll use the crit potion straight out. And we ended up getting a reset potion, which resets a chosen relic, which is amazing, to be honest. We don't have a relic that we want to do this with yet, but that is really, really good. For 2 gold, I think we take the max MP and HP increase, and we ended up getting another wealth potion, which is, it's absurd, bro. This is just really good. Like I said, if healing belt, you just can't pass it up when you get it. It's that good. The discount potion would have been good to start off with, but I think it's better used in the blood relic room. So we do want to carry invincibility with us. We want to carry all of this stuff with us, honestly. I think out of all the potions right now, the Petrification is the one that I need the least. And we ended up getting an agility potion, which is great for movement speed. And then the invincibility potion we'll leave with it and we'll carry on. So yeah, those are all really good. Okay, we'll grab an extra key. We'll grab some shield. We are gonna grab the Ray of Disintegration here. And this is going to be legit the crux of the build. I think that's how you use that word correctly. Also, echo. I already have 2 echoes in locked in my spell room. So the next spell room, I'll be able to grab 2 echoes, and then I'll be able to combine it into an echo plus if that's what we want to do. Thunderstorm is one of the spells that I think work very well with Ray of Disintegration. So we're gonna take that. And the Rusty Blaster, the wand charges 20 energy for every 45 damage above. It's worded a little bit weirdly, but I wonder if this actually... It's impossible to know without buying this wand. Let's just see. If can I do... No, max DPS is 28. The strongest hit is 7. I don't think it affects it like this. You'll see that this spell, by the way, has a lot of recoil. It has some pierce, and it also you have to hold it there. If I would not have this extendo wand thing, it would be coming out directly from me, and it would act a little bit more like a lightsaber, sort of like this. Okay, but I will say that this is a pretty good setup, and Magician's Robe makes this really, really easy to do. Let's re-roll this. I'm not satisfied with that. We are going to take the double keys here, and the harmonic resonance is, and simultaneous casting is okay, but I don't think I need it. Plus the scatter, even with the automatic navigate works okay with Ray of Disintegration, but it's not what you think, okay? It can do some squirrely things, and it really isn't what I would consider like a perfect wand for this. The wand charges 1.7 energy for every enemy hit. This is better for AoE, which we might get eventually, but probably not perfect. And 1 MP regen 140 while standing still. We aren't standing still when we have recoil here, so we literally would have to stay still in order for that to affect. Now, Guiding Fable is interesting because we get a fuse, and I've never really used fuse before, but the way that this wand would be better for us, I think, is not actually getting Guiding Fable. It would just be the size of it, and we can use it for area boost, but I still don't think it's good to spend the money. Elder's Grip, on the other hand, can be very, very good for this. Let's buy it, okay? And mainly just because I think it's going to be good for what I want. So first, let's put area boost and damage. That way we don't need to worry about using any slots of our third wand for it. Now we're gonna load up the Ray of Disintegration first. Actually, yeah, Ray of Disintegration first, then Echo, and then Thunderstorm. Now, I think that Hover might actually mess with using Ray of Disintegration. We'll test it, okay? But the way that we want it to work is just like this. So basically, every time this is hitting over time, it summons another Thunderstorm. When a spell on the left hits an enemy, cast the spell on the right at the mana cost of 80% with the shortest interval of 0.3 seconds. So every 0.3 seconds, this is making a Thunderstorm that's located on that spot. Now, if we put Hover there, Hover states that the hover in place for 2 seconds at the completion of the spell. I don't know if this actually hovers. It does. And I imagine that it keeps on summoning Thunderstorms. So that is a good interaction. Now, just to make this a little bit more interesting, let's see if Rebound does anything. It does in fact do stuff. All right, that gives me some bend, and that's pretty good too. Now let's try Orbit, but I think Orbit is gonna make some crazy stuff happen here. Yeah, it kind of does some weird things in terms of placement of the storms and for the shape of the Ray of Disintegration. It does give me more area, but I don't think Orbit is it. Even though it is nice that it keeps it held right there for a little while, I think it's pretty good like that. So we did good here, y'all. We did good. We're not even using Arcane Explosion anymore, which means that we can probably just put it right here, and every once in a while we'll get a free Arcane Explosion. I could even do Orbit, which would be... No, it is orbiting around it, but it's not adding to the duration or anything. Hover here would actually be pretty good, but I'm not going to use it. And Rebound, we will use this because it seemed like a pretty good synergy. Okay, we shall move on. All right. Next order of housekeeping here is going to be... careful. Is going to be the sheer fact that people want a lot of different builds. And I will tell you personally that I'm going to try to get to everything, okay? I am going to try to get to everything that people ask for. This is one of them. I can't use Midas Potion right now, so there's nothing that I want to give away. We're going to hold Reset Potion. Actually, let's just use Midas Potion. It will be ineffective, but it's possible that we get another potion. Plus, we get some max health, so that'll be pretty good. Okay, there. Ooh, baby. Let's get... Maybe we actually get damage boost here before the other Echo, because Echo Plus is going to be good to get, but I'm not really in love with going into a processing room yet, so I think that this will be okay, and we'll just get some extra damage boost for that. That's worth it. We got a little bit of temp shield. We'll just take a little hit for our shield here and get another key, and then we'll move on. But yeah, certain builds, I am gonna try my best to get to them, you guys. But one thing you gotta realize about builds is, so the MAGICRAFT runs, as you know, they take hours sometimes. You know, like some of my videos are over 2 hours, which can be very, very hard to pull off certain builds in, because some things just don't come together until the very end, as you've seen in quite a few of my videos. We'll take Hexagonal Die 2 here. Yeah, so when you think to yourself, I wish he'd just do this type of build, or I wish he would have taken this spell during a build, like my Cthulhu run with the duet. People really thought I should have taken Genie, okay? Which, granted, Genie is an insane spell, but it would have really broken my current setup, and I just wanted to... The run was already done. Like, it was I was just optimizing at that point. We had already won the game. So I just wanted to make it absurd and keep going. Genie would have just completely derailed it. Also, how are you supposed to label a video that you spent 2 hours and 30 minutes doing one specific build and changed it in the last 10? You know what I mean? So people got the idea that this was going to be a Cthulhu run. I wanted to let you be invested in it and stay invested in it, okay? So that's kind of how that happens with it, but I will try. Let's beat this boss. And lastly, on that note, is some builds I try and they never come to the light of day. Like I have a build right now for the soul set. People have been asking for the soul set. I gotta tell you guys, it is really, really difficult to pull off a soul set run. Sometimes I do very, very well, and sometimes I'm not so much. And the soul set run, first of all, it's very hard to pull off those builds. Second of all, sometimes it just don't amount to anything impressive, and that's what the soul set run did. So I am not even sure if I want to upload it, but it's there, you know. Let's see. We got Energize a Wand that boosts damage by 50% when MP consumption is below 10, which doesn't help us at all, but it is large. And then we have the Expanding Container, which max MP for all wands, 130%. This is perfect. This is a great wand for us. Great, great, great wand. So I think that we check the Blood Relic room and see what we got. We got a discount potion. Holy crap. This is another thing. Reboot key. I can always take this and make runs much more interesting, but they do derail everything that we have here. And since I have an idea for a specific run and we've already started to build upon it, I'm not gonna take this, okay? Let's take the discount potion and get the most powerful relic in the game, shall we? And then I'm gonna pick up the Hourglass of Time, and I am gonna go with this, okay? So we only have 5 max health left, but we have a really, really interesting setup. And I could use the reset potion on this Hourglass of Time, but I don't think it's worth it. I think we just stay put. Also, just FYI, we couldn't have took both of those if I wouldn't have taken a healing belt early on and optimized my health. So kudos to me for that. I'll pat myself on the back for that one. That was a good decision. But yeah, so the RNG for runs like the soul set, man, sometimes they're just really, really random. And even if you ban stuff and try your best to just make a run interesting, sometimes it just doesn't happen. So yeah, so sometimes if you think to yourself that I should just do another sort of kind of run and you haven't seen it yet, just be patient. I'm gonna try to do it, but I'm not gonna upload stuff that I'm just like, it's trash. You know what I mean? There's too many of you that are really invested in seeing good builds from me, and I don't want to just upload content just to say I got a video done for the day. I don't mind, you know, I'm a full-timer, so I can just work harder to make a better video for you guys, and that's what I intend to do. We don't want processing yet. We want to continue on with relics. Let's go. All right. And I think the last order of housekeeping here is going to be the fact that the fresh save community versus the I don't want to see fresh saves community, okay? First of all, I will say that the amount of views that I got on the fresh save is better than I thought it would be. We're going to get fortune earrings here. And then we're going to re-roll into... Yeah, we'll get, well, Cloud Piercer, we kind of lose the reflection aspect of it. So I think Merlin's robe is the better choice here. Plus the Merlin set is good, which I missed in a few past videos. But yeah, I did get a lot of people that really enjoyed the Zero to Hero series. I think some people may have clicked on it thinking that it was going to be something different, and it wasn't. And I will say that the retention on it I felt was really low. Like, I look at my analytics sometimes just to see how people, you know, the vocal minority in the channel can be very man, split here is pretty interesting too, but we are almost gonna be at the boss here. I don't want to lock up too many spells, so I'm gonna take Echo and Overload, and we're just gonna forget about Split for the moment. But yeah, the vocal minority will make you feel very good about what you do. Like, thank you very much for this upload. I've been hoping for a video like this. It's helping me out a lot, and it makes me feel great, okay? But I will say that the numbers don't lie. And sometimes when you get to a point to where, how do we get to the, oh wait, never mind. Sometimes you get to a point to where you like, this is gonna be great. And it is great, but then you look at the numbers and you like, oh, it's people said they liked it, but realistically they didn't like it. You know what I mean? The majority, because there's a lot of quiet people that don't comment on videos. They just will click off and never watch your content again. So I pay attention to stuff like that. Okay, we'll go rebound plus here because it's even better for this particular setup, and this is working out pretty good. I think overload is nice, but I don't think it will do me much good. So I'm gonna stay away from it for now. Okay, what is this curse? Shrinks the effective spell radius by that ain't, it's already tiny, but I mean, I'm not doing much with radius. Storm is smaller, but yeah, getting a sacrificial potion is really good here. Well, if I get some max health, it will be. I could process in the anvil room, but I don't really need to at the moment. Although, no, it's not worth. I think I need to go get more spells here. All right, let's try not to die, because there is, oh, there's a lot of poo-poo right here trying to kill me. Okay, bad stuff. Okay. Yeah, my damage is already falling off, so this is, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. All right, let's, ouch. Let's try to kill without dying. Okay, we did it. It's rough right now, y'all. It is rough. Tranquil Blooms, yeah, I guess. Resonance Rune could be good too, but I think I'm gonna go with Tranquil Blooms. And you guys might be saying Fall is good. Fall is good, but there's no particular builds that I've done with Fall for this Ray of Disintegration that I really love. So yeah, max MP for all wands, 130%. Yes, simultaneous casting too. I could overload this and make the damage much better, and maybe it will be better if I just put hover here for now and try overload there. How does my mana stack up? It's not bad, honestly. So maybe we'll keep it like so. Yeah, we'll try it like that. So yeah, in terms of let's go with HP boost here. So yeah, in terms of trying to do the new series, the fresh save guide series thing, I think I'm going to continue to do them very sporadically when I have something very specific to showcase. But it's gonna take me some doing, all right? And I honestly, in my first video, I covered most of everything, so I could just showcase me going through the runs, but a lot of people are here for in-game content, so that's what I'm gonna continue to produce. I do have some temp shield here. I do have some temp shield that I would love to get rid of this curse specifically, but I don't think it's worth it because I need all the shield that I can get. I'm gonna go here, and there's some great stuff here. Let's see if we can get any extra. Okay, perfect. So let's grab. Do we want to? No, we don't want to use sacrifice because that's only going to give me HP for coins for HP, and I don't have a whole bunch of HP. So that's my fourth echo. Wow. I mean, it's a good way to try to get Echo plus. We'll grab it. We will grab it. And then I'm going to go for area boost again. And then this area boost, I can actually put on this damage. And now I get damage for both of these, which is great. And I can put another rebound on here, which will be pretty solid. And hover stays for a little bit on here, so I don't mind that at all. We want another shield. We want another shield. We have 4 keys. Heavy impact is pretty good for this wand too, I would say. Instead of Elder's Grip. Elder's Grip gives me nothing special here, and I would get an extra damage from having heavy impact. Might be good enough. 12 MP a second versus... I don't know. Maybe I skip on that, actually. Maybe I skip. Duet's interesting, but not gonna grab it. Simultaneous casting 2, Wand of Convergence. MP cost is reduced by 30%. Crit rate is also reduced, which is not a very bad thing. And it's a large wand. But I don't think it does anything real special. Warlock Satchel gives me some interesting additions, but not what I want. Simultaneous casting 3, not what I want. Aquaflow can be pretty cool too, but I'm gonna go for some extra shield here for sure. I'm gonna go for another storm because I can upgrade that. And the double flute, you know, I've never played around with this wand, and being that it's 2.2 energy for every enemy hit, seems like I could do some pretty fun stuff with Arcane Explosion with it, or Storm. Instead of having the echo thing, this could just be an afterthought. Plus, I get another Ray of Disintegration, which will be very, very good. So instead of using the Arcane Staff here, I'm gonna grab that, and we're gonna try it out. So, let's take this, this, and this, and let's see how this goes. So if I put this in here and put Arcane Explosion here, and I use this wand, okay, I can see that. Interesting. So it will basically recast Arcane Explosion every time it hits something. Okay, now if I put Boundary Stone Time here, and I put Hover here, it will... Yes, that can be really good. I can also do maybe another Storm here and kind of have the same thing here. Alright. This can be pretty good, I think. This can be pretty good. What we need now is something to auto-trigger this Ray of Disintegration in order to even trigger this Thunderstorm thing. So eventually when I combine Thunderstorms, I might have an issue here, also with Ray of Disintegrations, but for now, if I got a Resonance Rune or a Wand Spirit, I think I would be very, very well off. So we did good here. Now we need to go to a coin room, and yeah. Right. Hold up. Let's make sure this guy dies. Which wand am I on? I don't know if I do better with this. I definitely don't do better with that. I'm doing pretty good with this though. Maybe I had the wrong idea about the build, and it's actually better to go with what I have here instead of the echo. It's taking less mana, that's for sure. All right, now is a mini boss ahead of me. I might need to do Invincibility. I'd rather save it for the real boss, but let's see. Maybe not. Okay, maybe I will try this one instead for a little while. Oh. Ouch. Hot dog it. Okay, I'm trying to dodge, guys. Trying. This guy is really, really being a pain in the butt. Mana regen and all this stuff. Alright. Yeah, damage is all the way falling off, man. I really need some improvements here, like drastic improvements. All right, well, here's some actually. Wand Spirit, we were just talking about that. We definitely want it. And you know, I could do some pretty interesting things with Dragon Breath as well, and tracking. I think Dragon Breath would probably help me a lot in terms of damage. So I don't need tracking right now. I need tracking for another build that I have in mind, but we don't have all the pieces to that yet. So I will try Dragon Breath for now instead of this Storm, for instance. And if I use this, does it charge at a reasonable rate? Also, does this push me back? It does. This will be interesting to try. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna try it anyway. I think it'll be all right, but because I can continue holding it here. But yeah, it does kind of push me in the back of the room, and that's kind of scary here because I can't move now. Like, I literally can't move. Okay. When I am in a corner like that, this setup is pretty bad. It's about to get bad. Gosh, man, come on. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. Okay, I lived. We're gonna go back to this setup right here. We gotta get rid of that. We can always put this on a Wand Spirit, I suppose. Let's try that instead. So with the Dragon Breath, because they can do whatever, huh? But I think that's gonna move them out the way. What happens when it just goes off? Yeah, you see, they just kind of fly out the way when it goes off. So that might not be a good thing for them. Yeah, I think Storm is gonna be better. It's just gonna like position it differently. Yeah, I think it'll be all right. If we get the relic that helps us with Recoil, that would be good. Let's use the temporary awakening potion, and then let's see what we get here. Magnifying glass is good. Relic options is great. Infusion hand seal is wonderful. I'm gonna do this for sure. I think I'm just gonna go with magnifying glass. I like fortune earrings a lot, but getting some expansion for something like, well, my thunderstorms here, pretty darn good. Now we have 8 max shield. We're gonna get rid of one of our curses, and we got rid of the one that I didn't care about. Perfect. Fantastic. That is not what I wanted to do, but it is what it is. Let's see. Anything else that I needed to address? Oh yeah, somebody had asked about whether or not I wanted to do some tier list content. And I will say that I have enjoyed tier list content in my never creating it, but watching it. Like as a viewer, I enjoy some tier list content, but it's not one of my favorite videos to watch. And I will also end up admitting that I skip past a lot of it. Granted, I'm sure there's a lot of people that skip past a lot of stuff on my videos too. Most of the time, my oh, another echo here. Most of the time, my videos have about 30 minutes of average watch time for like 2-hour plus videos. Yeah, it's kind of crazy at times. I'm like, man, people must not really like my content. It takes a little while to come to terms with that. Trust me. Okay, sacrifice potion. We need to use something here. Let's use one sacrifice potion. Okay, we'll grab the other one. What's in the box? Another key and a heart. Nothing wrong with that. I need to combine echoes, but I really want to go to the heart room here. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, tier list content is one of those things, like, I think people just skip past it a lot of the times. And I don't want to I don't want to give people the idea that they're gonna have all sorts of weird random videos on my channel. Like, you come here for gameplay, and that's essentially what you're gonna get, you know? Trust me, listen, if y'all don't know my history, I have a channel with over 300,000 subscribers, okay? I started YouTube in 2011, and I tried every type of content under the sun. I'm talking about everything, you name it, okay? I tried a lot of different stuff. And because back then when I started YouTube, it was Minecraft Let's Plays. That's what everybody was watching, and that's what everybody was creating, and it was fun and it was awesome. And Let's Plays kind of died out. And even though this is sort of like a Let's Play format, I don't title my videos like most Let's Plays would be titled. It's all about, now if I don't kill this thing, it's all now it's all about just like I don't know, man. It's not based on search either. I used to optimize all my videos for search retention too, but I'm not making guide videos, so that doesn't really work anymore. People aren't searching, getting how-to from my videos. They are in terms of that, but they're not looking for like specific tutorials. Do we want a shop here or another relic? I think we want another relic. So we'll try that. These rooms, when they rush you down, it's scary, bro. It's scary. So yeah, in general, I don't want people having to guess. And that's one of the reasons that I started my new channel, is that I had, you know, literally hundreds of thousands of people subscribe to me between Minecraft and Ark Survival Evolved, as well as a bunch of other Let's Plays that ended up doing phenomenal over time. You know, I remember this one time I did a video on, well, I did a series on a game called Kingdom, okay? Most of you might know as Kingdom New Lands. Fantastic game. Raw Fury made it. I got a lot of attention on that game. But sometimes YouTube comes down to timing. Like most of you found my channel from seeing a MAGICRAFT video after Gojo played a MAGICRAFT for the first time. I was really inspired by seeing Joe's video. I was like, man, I ain't played MAGICRAFT for a while. People seem to really like it. So, you know, on his channel, and they always liked it on my channel, so I'm gonna try it again. And it did really well. But on Kingdom, let's do Dusty Treasure and see what I get. Okay, another potion belt, that's good. Elven Ears. This is what I needed for to make Dragon Breath really, really good, because it doesn't reduce my spells anymore. Let me just try this real quick. Yeah, that is kind of perfect. So I might keep it on there, y'all. I might keep it instead of the Storm. So yeah, I definitely, over time, I've done all sorts of different things, to make a long story short. And I will say that getting to the point to where I'm doing a content now, I know what YouTube wants. All right, I have a decent idea what YouTube wants, and that is to make videos that it expects people will watch, similar videos that people expect to watch. And when I do a MAGICRAFT video that I see that people like, it's fairly easy to say, well, just do more MAGICRAFT videos. But I also get ideas of other games that I could try out that I think other people might enjoy based on MAGICRAFT, and it kind of bleeds off from there. It's not just like, oh, let's do a tier list video on another game or even the same game. It's what they tend to expect. So my biggest lesson from my old channel with YouTube is, don't change the formula too much. You know, even if you get bored after 11 years or some strategies stop working, I found it much more beneficial to make a completely new channel, because I could not fix what the other channel, I couldn't fix it. I couldn't make the algorithm understand that I was now making roguelike content, and that it should show my videos to people that might be interested in roguelike content but didn't regularly watch it. People thought I still would make Ark Survival Evolved content or Minecraft content or Kingdom content. And this one time that I made this Kingdom video, Jacksepticeye ended up making a video about it. Okay? Y'all know Jacksepticeye. He's like, I don't know, 20 million subscribers or something crazy like that. He ended up making a one and done with it, okay? Well, I was one of the only people on YouTube at the time that had any Kingdom videos out. Like, there were a couple of others here and there, but it was usually like some little one-offs, you know? People making one video and then not making any more videos, because it was a pretty hard game to start off with, okay? But what did Z do? Z made 50 videos. Z made like 50 videos of it. So what ended up happening is all those people, 10 million people or whatever that Jacksepticeye had subscribed to him, that wanted more Kingdom, searched YouTube for it. And guess what? YouTube recommended my content because I was the one that had an extensive playlist on it. At the time, I think I had like 10 or 15 videos on it, man. So yeah, I got a lot of subscribers and a lot of viewers from that Kingdom video. But after the Kingdom series was over, that was a pretty unique game to my channel at that time. Removes 5 different curses. I don't have that yet. So yeah, I stopped getting views on that game when I stopped uploading it. And then, you know, I switched to more Ark Survival Evolved, and people that were watching Kingdom weren't involved in that. So let's get Treant Shoulder Guards 2, and I want Infusion Hand Seal again. But man, I will say that that re-rolling here is also very tempting. Another Invisible Wings. I have to take Seed of Greed here. I want Prospector's Pickaxe, but I have to take Seed of Greed if I wanna, if I hope to get any more of the blood relics here. All right, let's see. The way I do this is simple. 2, 4. Okay, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 2. Dang it. 4, 2, 3, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1. Hey! So yeah, I have to do that out loud because if I stop talking, you guys are not going to know what I'm doing, and that's the only way I can keep track of it, all right? This could be kind of interesting to Capacity Stone here. We don't have anything to automate yet, but it could be interesting in the long run here. And now we just teleport out. So yeah, Dragon Quest Builders, same thing. I did Dragon Quest Builders, like, I did a very, very long series on Dragon Quest Builders that ended up doing very well on my channel from all of my Minecraft fans, you know? But everybody that subscribed for Minecraft and Dragon Quest Builders and stuff like that, they didn't, a lot of them didn't really like a bunch of the roguelike content, I'm sure, so none of them would watch it, you know? Plus, it was a console game. It was like really, really different from what I normally did. So, and it was like an RPG with a storyline, and so you take games like Kingdom, games like Minecraft, games like Ark Survival Evolved, games like MAGICRAFT, games like Dragon Quest Builders, roll them all in with cryptocurrency games that I got into for a little while, tutorials, and not tier list, but you get it, like just a bunch of different types of videos, and YouTube's like, I don't know what this dude's doing anymore. We're not showing his content to anybody. That's essentially what happened, guys. That's essentially what happened to the channel. So there's probably a lot more that I haven't revealed that didn't go through it, but that's essentially what I think happened. And I tried a lot of different methods to fix it, and it didn't work. I am gonna put Frost Crystal. Actually, let's do that. Let's put a rebound here and put a Frost Crystal there, and it's gonna affect Dragon Breath, and we're gonna be all right. Is there anything that we can do to optimize this? I think that we need... Dragon Breath is going to turn off pretty quick, but I think it's very... I think we need it, to be honest. I think we need it, to be honest, on here. I do have some temporary shield that I can do, but Invincibility might come. I tell you what, let's do... I'm going to try something here. Let's do a Sacrificial Potion. Okay, and that's going to drop my health. Okay. We're going to take this. Then we're going to use a Temp Shield too. Unstable Blue. All right. Greed, good. Scale Potion. I might get bigger after this, but that helps a lot, actually. All right, and now I will use the Emergency Potion for this, just in case, because this is a this is 2-phase fights with Cage, you know. Let's see how it does first of all. Yeah, let's use some Invincibility here. The shield, Temp Shield, I mean. Turning off laser might actually be good here. Let's take off Ray of Disintegration and just use flames for now. That's a lot more effective, actually. I know this is a Ray of Disintegration build, guys, but y'all want to see a win or what? The build ain't ready yet. It needs more time to cook. All right, we still got 39 shields, so not a bad deal here. But yeah, I get more control over my I get much more control over my flames now. It's still not very damaging. I mean, we are on Nightmare 3. We are on Nightmare 3. This thing is trying to kill me. Yeah, I never said this build was going to be easy to pull off, okay? I also haven't tested it super thoroughly, but I wanted to try to get a few different fun combinations, and that is my way of doing it, is just kind of trial and error. You know, I did put together a few combos that I think that weren't unbelievably just bad, because some of these things you put together and you get some wacky effects, like the way they bounce and stuff with fall, and anyway. I think this is fine here. I think this is fine. Oh, that was close, actually. All right, he's dead. Whew. All right, very, very tough fight because we definitely weren't ready for it. Let's see what we can get here. Okay, Stellar Horn is pretty darn good. It is a slow cast rate, but should not be that bad. Allows the use of MP from this wand and if other wands are insufficient. Energized Orb is actually pretty good too, but I think getting our first big wand is the best case scenario, and we're going to do that with Stellar Horn here. All right, so it's a big old wand, and we have some versatility now. Okay, let's see what we can get here. Oof, tons of different things here. We can get one of the things that we can reset pretty easy. Our max health is what right now? 172, huh? We can get the Blood Key and the Scholar's Glasses. And the Hourglass of Time, I think. But I don't think that we're gonna keep the Blood Key. I think we will re-roll the Blood Key and try to get something better. So let's grab it, and we will use the Reset Potion on the Blood Key and see if we get something really good from it. And we got the Silver Key. That is much, much, much better. Much better. Now I won't have to worry about that at all. Okay. Pilgrim's Passage it is, and I just need to step away for a second. All right. Just needed to step away, stretch my legs for a little bit. Okay. Do we need to go to a shop? I think that we benefit from going to a shop for one reason, and that is to potentially shop for like number 3s of some of these spells, but we already have a few of those. So I think I'm gonna go for max health here first and see if I can't optimize, see if I'll optimize a little bit later. And we'll try this with the Fire Breath for now. But yeah, it's way too slow. Oh my gosh. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, it's way too slow still. So we definitely need to do something to make it stronger. Definitely. So many waves to these rooms. Get off me. He grabbed me. He grabbed me. My flames are keeping me out of his reach. They're honestly just pushing me back. Yeah, this is not a Dragon Breath run, Z. This is a laser run. Get it right, okay? So we need to figure out how to make this work better. And I think that we can start experimenting with a few things here. One of the things I was hoping for is something like the bubble, the big bubble spell, or black hole. Even boomerangs can make some very, very interesting stuff happen here. But what I will try to do is let's put Ray of Disintegration and then Duet. And then if we try tracking here, Ray of Disintegration kind of just oh, how can I put this? It sort of loops, okay? You'll see how it makes like little knots, like loops. Does some pretty crazy stuff. If we put Thunderstorm here, without elements, it probably doesn't do that a lot of damage, but Frost Crystal Plus will make it to where it will maybe add freeze over time, and I think that's a pretty good thing. We do have some things that we can do to optimize, which I should have thought about before, but now that we have a longer wand, it's a little bit easier to think about. And that's having Tranquil Blooms in here. That way we can get a much, much better MP regen on this wand, and we don't run out so fast. So even if we switch back to Dragon Breath, for instance, it won't be as bad. And then we could... No, I don't think I want orbit on anything else here. I don't think I want orbit on anything else. If I put orbit right here, for instance, without tracking, it does some weird stuff. Like I get a loop, and then it does give me a little bit more area of effect, maybe? That might be worth. What happens when I use tracking and orbit? Nothing. Nothing, actually. Okay, fair enough. I don't like the fact that my Thunderstorms are orbiting here at all. So that's the only thing that I don't like about this this setup, but we could try it. We could try it, it ain't gonna hurt. All right. I will say, oh, well, I like the fact that my storms are actually chasing the build, but man, it is taking a lot of mana. Taking all the mana. All the mana. Yeah, the fact that the storms keep going, it's very, very mana intensive, man. Very mana intensive. Maybe we just take the echo off until we can afford it a little bit better. I will say that the Frost crowd control is a blessing. It is helping a lot. So maybe we take out Echo and Thunderstorm for now. I wonder if Arcane Explosion is any less mana intensive. I mean, I know it is, but is it any good? It might not be worth it. Okay, Trap Steal 100% damage, that's okay. And we get the Potion Strip for that, which is an extra potion slot. Not a bad thing here. Do we go for spells or the shop? I think it is time to go for a shop, because now we're looking for a couple different unique things. Yeah, I don't like the interaction with Arcane Explosion at all. Okay, another Wand Spirit is interesting right now, and so is Kingdom's Guardian. Kingdom's Guardian has a really high number for post-slot charging efficiency. Like, the number is just really, really good. So if I'm standing still, it's doing a lot, okay? It's doing a lot of work. So for something like this, it would be a lot better, except for the wand spirit not being there. Okay, but it's probably worth getting because it's that good. Then I can have another wand spirit somewhere, which would probably be pretty decent. I'm gonna do a couple things here. I'm gonna grab these shields. I don't think I need magic reservoir, although it would help with something like this. Okay, we're gonna grab wand spirit. We're going to trade off. I think we're gonna trade off double flute because this isn't nearly charging enough for my charging enough for what I want. Okay, and we got to take wand spirit off of it. So let's migrate this this particular setup up. Okay, so we'll go with, we don't need tranquil blooms here. We need frost crystal, overload, rebound, orbit, ray of disintegration, echo, and what did we say, storm? That's how it was before, and that is doing pretty good, but I stop as soon as, so I'm moving because it still has recoil. Okay, so I need to reduce my recoil if I want it to be like that, unless I would do something without recoil that would trigger ray of disintegration instead, like this. See, this doesn't trigger ray of disintegration unless storm hits, and then it triggers a bunch of rays, but it does not give me recoil. That may be what we want right there. Also, I could possibly use this instead. This seems more efficient. It really does. Now, if I had time here, if I had time and I put damage boost and damage boost, pretty good. And then, what do we do here though? I could get some more capacity, but it would reduce my damage. But is there anything that I really want this to do that it's not doing already? Maybe, yeah, actually hover. So would hover affect this? No, it wouldn't, because it's a post slot. All right. The only thing I could do here to actually activate this further is this. Yeah, that's kind of wild. But I will admit it could be interesting. So now that I have that, if I did this, now I get hover, and hover works too. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. So with this, I could add the wand spirit. It's got 2 tranquil blooms. We can do ray of disintegration, thunderstorm with echo, just kind of like this old setup was. It is slow though, man. It is really slow. Yeah, it is really slow. I don't think it's worth it. Then again, what is though? You know? All right. I think everything else is just whatever, you know? I think it's just whatever. The wand actually gets recoiled when it hits now. Okay, we don't need any more keys, technically. What we need is more spells. Okay, shield we love. We want shield. We want a better version of storm too, and that would be our 3rd, so we get it. So we're gonna grab that. This would be our 3rd tranquil bloom. And that is probably worth it just to be able to combine. So I'll grab it. All right, let's grab this. Now, granted, we're gonna have to stay still in order to make this work well, okay? So that's something. maybe, yeah, rebound here already is all right, I suppose. Yeah, I think we're pretty good on everything right now. Actually, I could do Thunderstorm here, and that way this would at least work. That would at least work. It would at least do something. I think that's probably worth it. And then I can put my third Tranquil Bloom here. Okay, perfect. It's a weird change, but I do feel like this power level is going to be much more sustainable. Much more sustainable. Not a ton, but it is going to make some difference. I still get very low on mana very fast, but like I feel like I'm doing much more now, so we'll take it. We use some temporary shield, we grab this, and we have what? Okay. Talisman of Focus reduces cooldowns, casting intervals, and scatter by up to 60% when stationary. This is crazy. It's absolutely wacko, man. Magnifying glass, more AoE, yes. More AoE. So, yeah. That's going to be pretty good there. I think it's anvil time. We might mess some stuff up here, but it's time, y'all. It is time. So, we need to not screw up and combine Echo, Thunderstorm, Tranquil Bloom. Those are the three that we need to combine. And then we trade Echo for Echo Plus, okay, because it's more efficient. This one basically is 65% of mana cost instead of 80%, okay, so it's cheaper. And then we had Storm. This is going to change to Storm Plus, which will not be as fast. If we put Wand Spirit away, this would literally be pushing us back, like it's pushing the Wand Spirit back right now, so we don't want that. And I think we reroll Meteor here. Let's reroll Fuse. Okay, to another orbit is interesting. We reroll Meteor to another Capacity Stone, which is interesting, but I don't think we'll keep. Fierce Dragon Breath we're going to redo. Magic Vine is good to have. Let's reroll Capacity Stone, because we already got a Capacity Stone Plus if we really need it. We don't want Navigate. We do want Condensed Water Bubble, okay? Now we're looking at something interesting. Okay, so I did have a build that I did with Condensed Water Bubble, and it was essentially... Let's move this out of the way. Even though we have a system that we like here, let's move this out of the way. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything with this, but I don't think we'll need Orbit for this. No, we won't need Orbit for this. What we're going to need is Ray of Disintegration and Condensed Water Bubble. And when it hits something, it is going to go crazy, and I'll show you. Okay, that's what happens. Now, I'm out of mana, okay? I am out of mana, but it works pretty good, all right? It does work pretty good. The bad thing is it still recoils me like crazy, so I don't think I could use this right now. I can try to do this. Wait, that's what I did have, right? Yeah, that's what I did have. And then I had Orbit in front of it, and I was good with that. Yeah. So, let's see. Can we... Magic Vine does not help that, because it's within... Yeah. Tranquil Bloom actually doesn't help either. So we could probably redo Tranquil Bloom. But yeah, that's how that works. And it's a good deal, okay? It's a really strong combination, but I just don't think we're ready for it. Maybe with more wand we will be. So right now what we want to do is continue with this, but do we want to re-roll Tranquil Bloom? Maybe. I mean, it's 8 mana per second, which is which is really good. We will put the other orbit right here because that, I think, just extend the range or the time. Yes, it does. It makes it a little bit bigger. I think that's pretty good. So we'll keep it like so. It's also a very loud build, man. All right. Yeah, we'll stay as is. We'll stay as is for now, but at least we got our more efficient echo. So yeah, that's better. And let's try it out with the more efficient echo and see where we're at. Still can't one-shot these guys before they break up into their little posse. That's one of the ways that I check damage, to be honest, is can you kill those things before they actually split? If you can, you're doing very, very good. See, we can't. We cannot. Oh. But I will say, we are doing much better than we were before. Much, much, much better. Okay, Boundary Stone move is interesting, but it kind of defeats the purpose because we're trying to stand still for the most time. I think we're going to take a range boost here, and yeah, we'll take the move only because it's rare. And out of these two, I mean, Butterfly can be interesting. Butterfly could be really interesting. Like, for instance, instead of this, we could do this. And if we hit anything, if we hit anything with this butterfly ring, it's probably gonna die. Let's go with HP boost here. Oh, actually, with Orbit it sucks. With Orbit it sucks bad. Hold on, let's take Orbits out. All right, let's try it like this instead. Oh, now the lasers aren't orbiting. I don't know. I don't like it with Butterfly. I don't like it with Butterfly. Not at all. Right now, it's going to get done because we have to survive this room. And we need time to think after it's done. If I stay still, I do much faster casting. So I try to stay still as much as possible. Let's get Butterfly out of here and just go back to Arcane Explosion with Orbits, because that seems to work out pretty good. You know, it might be better to do this. Yeah, now the range becomes a little bit bigger. I like that better. I do like that better. It gets bigger. Okay, we'll grab the emergency potion here. We will check out what is behind his door. Beautiful. Prototype Plus is amazing. Amazing, amazing. We get to really capitalize on upgrading something. Upgrading something big. Okay, so far so good. I know it doesn't look like a laser run. It's kind of shaping up to be more of a Arcane Explosion run? Because it kind of looks like that more than the lasers, huh? More than the lasers. If we took off Orbit, and we took off, well, we keep the range boost, and instead we put tracking where this laser's at, what exactly does that do? What exactly does that do? Let's find out. Okay. More concentrated in one area. So this could be good. I need to be able to stay still to hit this guy. See how it wow, it turns out crazy? I can't escape that. Need to stay still. Oh my goodness, dude. Taking so much damage. Now you see when the build is not right? Yeah. Now you really see my gameplay skills, okay? Absolutely horrible. Area boost plus. Echo plus, oh, Resonance Rune. Now we wouldn't have to have the timer on everything in order to do what we want to do here. And I think that's going to be the play. We'll keep Fuse Plus to the side. But yeah, so I think we're going to take away one of our deals here. Okay, in order to do this though, we're going to need to put time like right here and move it and move it. All right. So now we could still do that. Then we won't get hover anymore. But that's, it's unfortunate, but that's the sad truth. That's what we need to do. We can replace Echo with here to make this more efficient. Then we can do Resonance Rune would... Actually, Resonance Rune would summon, and we wouldn't necessarily need this. So if we did Resonance Rune right here, instead, when we're casting, oh yeah, it's not controlled by Wand Spirit. So we kind of need to do what we did for this up here. We need to put something first and then a Ray of Disintegration. And to make that work, we would need Orbit so that it's actually round and it sticks with our wand. And then we would need to put Frost Crystal on it. Okay, and because we want extra mana, we'll put our mana regen on it. We could do Tranquil Bloom. Less, it runs out even less now. But I think... No, we need something to reduce recoil. If we don't have it, we can't do the water bubble. Because it needs to lead with Ray of Disintegration and it just pushes me around too much. So, yeah. Alright, so for the hover is not affecting anything here. Well, it is affecting Thunderstorm, so I suppose that's a good thing. This, on the other hand, we could put area boost right here. And what can we get with... What else can we put to make area boost work better? Nothing. Nothing right now. So right now, we just don't have any use for this. We could put Capacity Stone, and that's going to add slots to everything, but then it also reduces our final damage, which I'm not ready to do yet. So we'll try this out without it for a second, guys. So yeah, damage is now much, much better than it was. Much, much, much better. Although I will say it's still very, very bad. Very bad. Thank goodness for Temp Shield and Shield, man. Holy crap. Alright, hexagonal die, we will grab another one. Then, Resilient Physique fixes our damage issues for sure. It kind of makes it scary because I can get hit for a whole lot more damage too, but I think it's worth. Okay, apparently our Seed of Greed is full. It's probably been full forever, but I didn't know. I hate this room. I'm not even gonna go into detail about it, guys. I just hate it. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Sometimes I can get them almost right away, but it's one of those things that's frustrating. Could I work on it a half hour off cam and just edit it out? Yeah. But, I mean, would you do it? If something frustrated you, would you do it? No. Knight's Helm. Indiscriminate damage. No, we don't have any indiscriminate damage right now. All of these I don't want. Healing Belt 4 is great. Titan's Pauldrons is just more HP. Recoil minus 40%. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Can I operate now with what I had mentioned? Maybe. Let's try it. Recoil is still bad, dude. Recoil is still really bad. It really is, dude. It really is. If I had a Wand Spirit here, mean, we'll try it. We'll try it. Oh my goodness, here we go. Oh my god, it's so loud. It's so loud. Yeah, Wand Spirit's all the way out of mana, by the way. I mean, all the way out of mana. But the destructive power is a lot better. It is a lot better. Get off me. Get off me. Dude, he is hard to kill. He's so hard to kill. God, and he's hunting me down. God. All right. And I mean, it works, but is it is it worth it? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it, dude. I really don't. I really don't think it's worth it. I think what we had before was just a little bit safer, okay? Just a little bit safer. So I'm gonna go back to that. Orbit. And do we want anything else here? Yeah, we'll put another Tranquil Bloom. We may as well. May as well. Alright. And now that we don't have these, we're probably okay with just moving forward, huh? Yeah. Don't need no more rebounds. Yeah, nothing really. Okay. Do we need to remove these curses now? Yeah, sure do. Need to get rid of one for sure. Traps deal 100%. I think I'll wait until I have more shield. Let's go with relics again. Ouch. Yeah, when I have mana, it feels great, dude. When I'm out of mana, it feels terrible. Thankfully, the damage is getting to the point to where I can actually hang. Okay, we're gonna take Beast Fangs here. I want Invisible Wings, but I really just want wings. That might not work though. Let's do Invisible Wings. Yeah, it'll help. It'll help. And then some of those rooms on the end have chests that I never can get to. So I'll do my best to with wings. I can definitely get to them just by taking a little bit of damage, then I can fly. Okay, any day now. Yeah, this is helping out. This is helping out quite a bit, man. Helping out quite a bit. Okay, we got Wild Tentacles. Got a shop. Do we want a shop or do we want money? Where are we at right now? I think we want shop. Okay, this is interesting because there's something we can grab here that's pretty good. And that is another Wand Spirit. And if we decide to use Wand Spirit at any point, it'll be plus. Then we have a Magic Vine that's good. We have another Overload that can be good. We'll take that. Do we want this to plus it? I think we do. I can add that. I can add, this is just gonna make it more expensive. Yeah, that's just gonna make it more expensive, but I think that's still okay. Honestly, you know what I've never done? Well, I can't do it right now, but I've never put an area boost next to an area boost just to see what would happen. It might be pretty good. I'm gonna put the spell prototype down here for a second. And am I taking Magic Vine? I mean, Magic Vine Plus would be really good. I'm getting very low on space, though. That's the only thing. Getting pretty low on space. I think I would benefit more from ranged and hover here, so I'm gonna do that. Something that I should have did before. Let's grab some large shields. We don't need hearts. We can get keys, but this would give me more mana for Energized Orb. But ultimately, we're gonna get a wand that can support all of this. so it's not a big deal. Let's re-roll. What is this? Nope. Dark Young. Probably not gonna find a wand that I would really accept until next the next chapter. In a shop, at least. Okay, we'll take one more shield and we're going. All right, and we go for relics here. Excuse me? Can we kill now? Oh, I thought it was the split thing. Actually, damage is really good now. But I do run out of mana even faster. But that's all right. That's all right. Okay, Prospector's Pickaxe. Yes, it's about time, I know. Spell options, we don't need Lucky Bunny Ears. Electrified Crown is so good for the boss, we have to take it. So good for the bosses. And we have something that we can toss. Let us throw away this butterfly and see what we get in its place. Can you push yourself in there? Thank you. Let's see what we get. We get... Ooh. Enlarge. Probably one of my favorite spells in the game. It does not add... Oh yeah, it does add a spell slot. Let's take away range. Let's put in enlarge. It adds a spell slot. We just move everything down a little bit. And we add range too. And now everything is going to be bigger that comes out of this wand. Lasers, arcane explosions, you name it. Also, there's an anvil here, and we desperately need one to combine some stuff. But let's grab this chest right here. Let's go to this room. We definitely want Colorful Cloak. Unable to attack within the first 2 seconds after taking damage. It's not a big deal because we're not actually attacking. And we get Colorful Cloak, which changes all of our stuff to elemental effects, which is great. Then we get Lucky Bell. Summon spawns with only 1 HP. That's not a big deal either. So both of those curses are just whatever. They don't make a big difference. But yeah, now we can take out this Frost Crystal and we'll be able to re-roll that. And we can add something like one more point in Magic Vine. Or we can add Hover instead of this Tranquil Bloom. Yeah, we could do that. All right, that works out very, very well. Now we go Anvil. Let's break all of these, get the little bit of coins that they leave us behind, and start combining. So first we combine the Wand Spirits. Then we have an Echo Plus already. Now, this is the thing though. I want Echo Plus Plus for my big combination wand here, but then we would lose this combo here. That's scary. That is scary. Because it's doing so much good, we may be able to tweak it and use Thunderstorm instead of Arcane Explosion. I'm willing to take the chance, okay? I am willing to take the chance. This is going to be combine, so we're going to combine and let's do it. Okay, so now instead of Arcane Explosion, we are going to add... we're gonna add, hold on. I wonder if we can fit Condensed Water Bubble. Honestly, I don't think we can right now, so yeah, this is aggravating. Hold up. Let's get this out of here first. Okay, now we got Storm. It is going a lot slower, but that's all right. That's all right. It is going a lot slower than it was, but it's still pretty darn good. Now... this is gonna turn into what? It's just not as good, y'all. It's not as good. Let's try. Let's put it back like it was. That way I'm letting go disintegrations. And this is just orbiting with storms without the use of Ray of Disintegration, which is still okay by me. We just need to move this down so that we have more mana for it to use. And yeah, because we're casting so fast, Resonance Rune is just doing work, which is perfect. Then Overload and that. All right, that's good. Now, we do have the ability to put Wand Spirit on something, but I don't know what yet. I think we re-roll a few things here. Namely, we re-roll Fuse Plus. Overscatter is interesting, but we don't need it. 2 Frost Crystals. Pluses. No real way to change that without Rebound Plus. I would have to, like... we could do Tranquil Bloom Plus. So... Trying to get a third one like this would allow me to get a plus spell and then re-roll that into something, which is very interesting to do. But the problem is, it's very, very hard to guarantee that that's going to happen. And getting rid of Tranquil Bloom Plus can really offset this. Well, I still have a Tranquil Bloom. It probably wouldn't be that bad. Let's try it. Okay, I ended up getting an Overscatter because of it. Okay, we reset that. Another Echo Plus. Okay, I can put the Echo Plus. Oh, I still have another Echo Plus too? Oh no, that is the Echo Plus that I just got. All right, so I can do what I had before, right? I could do the Orbit, this, and the Echo Plus, and the Ray of Disintegration. That's what I had last time, right? Pretty sure. So it's just the same thing that I had last time because I have another Echo Plus now. Well, the bad news is we didn't get the Frost Crystal Plus thing that we wanted to get, but I think it's still pretty good. Well, now we could definitely re-roll the Frost Crystals because we don't have anything to re-roll in its place. We got another Tranquil Bloom. The game just like, whatever, bruh. It's just giving me stuff now. Okay, Arcane Explosion Plus is a good option here. It does take a little bit more mana. 18 versus 10. Let's see what this does. Too slow. Too slow. One of the reasons that I want it is because of its speed. Energy saving mode. Don't get me wrong. Gosh. Nah, it's not worth. It's not worth. It's not worth. I thought it might be worth, but it's not worth. Volley is interesting too, but there's so many different ones with the ability to do multicasting that I don't think it's worth the slot. Even though it does reduce overall consumption. We're gonna swap one of these out for a regular damage boost. And I think instead of range here, we swap it out for even another damage. And now how is it? How is it? Everything. What else do we want here? I don't think we need to re-roll anything else. Except maybe the Orbit. Nah, we'll keep everything. Well, we can, the Boundary Stone move is okay, but no, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. All right, we'll try that on this next boss. I think it should be very, very good. We have a couple different potions too that we could use. I'm doing a lot of damage. Okay, it didn't even go through its phase, man. It didn't even go through its second phase. So the damage is really good now. It's really good. We could see exactly what it is, but the numbers might not make that much sense. 1 MP regen, 0%, but fully restores every 10 seconds. That's good for stuff like Dimensional Walker. Every one move, that's pretty good too. I think we're gonna just use Toy Blade and swap it out for the big wand. Okay, that way we have a lot more like flexibility with this. Like adding this here allows us to do, first of all, what happens when I do this? Nothing. I thought it would get like another area boost, but no. Okay, so we get that, and then we do this, and we can also get some mana regen here, or we can get area of effect. That helps this too. So they just get bigger. That's pretty good. And do we really need orbit for this ray of disintegration? I don't know. It's not bad to have, but... And I'll tell you what, let's put like Wand Spirit, and let's just do Condensed Water Blast. Now, every once in a while, this thing is going to cast Condensed Water Blast, which is very expensive. But then, as in doing so, he's actually going to refill his mana every 10 seconds and be able to cast it again. So this can be pretty good. Okay? And then... the rest... I honestly don't know. We can do... Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that we can really optimize here. Let's check the room. Okay, replica gloves, we know we want. That's double. The blood key we can get again. It's cheap. We can always re-roll it if we don't need it. I think it's worth it. And this one's just too expensive for us to use right now, the Explorer's Hat. And it's not real necessary anyway. So, all right. Now we go into the Abyss of Antiquity. Turning out to be kind of a long run, but it's good so far. I'm happy with it. All right. Let's see. Is there anything that we want to sell here or get rid of? I don't think so. I think we're pretty much happy with everything else. We don't need to go to the shop because we're kind of broke. We need to go to just the next room, I guess. There we go. He's on the wrong wand for some reason. Oh, baby. Here's the bustin'. Okay. I am going to do you guys a favor and turn this down just a little bit, okay? Because the sound effects of the water balloons, whatever you want to call them, they get pretty crazy. Finally, Ray of Disintegration Plus is going to happen. Hover and range boost. I want both of these. Well, I can get them, but I forgot I had to spell things for them. That's going to be really good. So, yeah, Ray of Disintegration is finally going to get a plus at some point. Well, we got to actually get to the... We gotta get to the room to change it first, but let's see. I do have an invincibility potion here. I could probably do some fun stuff with this. Oh my goodness, we got a plus spell. Might be worth checking out. Let's do one more. Okay, we got Rogue. Oh my goodness. All right, so Rogue Cloak is amazing. Basically, I'm gonna go into stealth after a few seconds, and because I'm not physically casting my spells, and auto casting is happening, I'm never gonna get seen by anything. I would love a few more of these things, so I'm gonna use Invincibility and try to get 2 rolls out of this. As long as they have that yellow orb around me, I can use it again. And I don't anymore, but I got another plus spell. Good lord, this was worth it, man. Alright, so we got Orbit plus, which if we surround with that, this is gonna be enormous. You can see, it might be too big. It might actually be too big. Also, it's gonna probably make you dizzy. It don't matter, let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Okay, and Volley Plus will reduce the cost of something. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. For each additional cast, simultaneous MP cost 73, scatter plus 15. I wonder... I don't know. This, if we were to take away damage boost right here and just change this out, oh no, oh my goodness. What has happened? All right, this might be bananas, because it just reduced the cost. Oh, that slows it down a lot. Okay, we go back with Echo. Hold on, we go back with Echo. Good. All right, good. This works out well. So instead of Storm, let's try this. No, we're not gonna do that. Storm will work better for what we want. And we're gonna have to get away from using this Ray of Disintegration. So what are we gonna put here? We need to put something else here. I don't know what it's gonna be, but we gotta get away from it. I mean, we could put Condensed Water Bubble here without hover. I mean, we could use hover too, but I think this is gonna be overkill. And then we don't have anything to put with this Wand Spirit thing, but being that, assuming that we did have a projectile, we can add it to it. All right. But now let's go to the next room and we'll figure it out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm poisoned. Wait. Get Condensed Water Bubble is okay. So I'm not immune to poison and I don't start flying until I get hit. So I'm gonna get hit in every room with poison if I do this. So I can't do that. I can't do it. I can't. Also, I'm getting hit again. Stop. This might be a little bit too chaotic, y'all. With this Orbit plus, it's too much. It's too big. It is way too big. What if I don't put Orbit at all and I just put Storms going like that? Maybe that's a better thing. Let's get Echo out of here. Let's put Storm out. Let's put Hover over here. And if I put Orbit right here, am I gonna, yeah, it orbits out wherever I'm touching. So yeah, I take Orbit away and I just add range boost here. And I think I'm gonna be okay with this. But I do need to lower my transparency now, big time. Because nobody can see anything anymore. Still one notch lower, I think. All right, much more reasonable. Okay, we survived. Oh, we survived. I think that's a good thing. Now, God, there's so many different avenues to take. I don't even know what to choose now. We have enough to, we have to go get Ray of Disintegration plus, period. Okay, we have to get Ray of Disintegration. I know you can barely see the Ray of Disintegration, but randomly reforge, no, we need to combine. Yeah. So we get Ray of Disintegration combined. Beautiful. And maybe Orbit works well with this now. Let's see. Oh, the orbits are giant. You see how big they are? Not a good thing. No, we definitely need tracking on that. We definitely need tracking as part of it. Now, if we did... If we took... Oh, we can't... That's true. We can't use Water Blast. Because we have a Rainbow Cloak now, and it's gonna kill us. Can't do it. What we need is to reroll something. We need to reroll something that gives us a projectile spell. So I guess we just go with regular Tranquil Bloom for that. Let us reroll regular Tranquil Bloom. Ooh, Boomerang is very interesting. So Boomerang with Twine works very well with Ray of Disintegration, but I don't have Twine. We could reroll into it. We would have to reroll like Boundary Stone move, which probably wouldn't be a bad thing. So let's try Oh man. Another plus version of this, huh? Probably worth it. Probably worth it. Just saves me some room. And all right. Now we can re-roll. We have 2 echoes. We could probably get rid of some of those because we're not really using them. We have an echo plus plus and an echo plus that we're using. Okay, another boomerang is interesting. Duration is interesting on storms. So I don't think I want to re-roll that right off. I have a rebound I'm not using. Split might be interesting. I have 2 orbits that I am not using. 2 regular orbit spells. Oh, I didn't realize we had 3 range boosts that we can use. Good. Now, where's those orbits? Orbits or here. Okay, crit, we don't need that. Another Arcane Explosion. We already had Arcane Explosion Plus and decided not to go with it. Although it could be good with the Wand Spirit here. Let's re-roll the other orbit and see what we get. Okay, another Boundary Stone Time is also pretty good here. Because we have a prototype. Well, we have a prototype. No, we already used the prototype. All right, that's okay. So let's see. We had we're gonna put Arcane Explosion here. That way he can shoot Arcane Explosions now. And they're gonna be overloaded. We're also gonna put this damage right here for him. And we're gonna put some, not duration. Duration would be good for something like this. So I'm gonna put duration here. That way the storms last longer. Okay. Now, when the mana refills, he just throws these Arcane Explosions out like crazy. It's nuts. All right, I'm gonna give him some Tranquil Bloom love. I'm gonna give him some Hover love. And do we need Split? I don't think so, but we'll put Magic Vine here. Now, in terms of everything, I don't think I need anything more. I think everything is kind of firing on all cylinders and it's pretty good. Unless I get a Twine, which I don't know if I'm ever going to use Capacity Stone. I'm pretty sure I can't use Condensed Water Bubble unless I'm flying, so maybe I do re-roll Condensed Water Bubble. Navigate, I don't think I need. Oh man, we got Twine. Holy crap. All right, guys, hold tight. Hold tight. We're gonna show you guys some stuff. Okay, but first we need to stop all the madness because it's just making too much noise. Just making way too much noise. Let's grab this and just take it off. Okay. Shh, quiet. Concentration time. Okay. If we take, I think it is, we want Boomerang, Twine, Laser in order to do this. So Boomerang, Twine, Laser. And this looks like this. Kind of interesting. It takes a lot of mana. Now, if I had tracking in front of this, I think it stays up. Hold on a second. I think it stays up. Ooh. All right, this seems pretty cool. So, my old build, if I did my tracking like it was before, and instead of echo, I won't have enough room to do it with the rebound, but I won't need to, I don't think. We do Boomerang, Twine, and Ray of Disintegration. It's not fast enough. Not even close to fast enough. Yeah. It's just not enough mana regen for what I have right now. If I took this away... It does speed it up a little bit, but I don't think it's worth it. Okay. We're going to... It's just not the dream, yo. It's just not the dream. We're going to go back with Arcane Explosion. And then Duet plus plus. And... There. Okay, now that's working. And we had Rebound? Yep. Okay. Now, here we had this, and this. And Twine and stuff just ain't it, man. It's unfortunate, but I just can't afford it with these builds. Just can't afford it. You know what we don't have? Something simple like Magic Bullet. So maybe we re-roll one of these boomerangs and try to get a Magic Bullet. Okay, this is actually pretty interesting. We can combine the range boost here and put the range boost plus here. Where is it? Range boost plus. There. So now we just get a bigger range boost on everything. Fine. We can actually just put range boost here too to make the thunderstorms bigger. But now we want to re-roll boomerang again because we're not going to be using that. Laser, penetration, rebound, frost crystal, duration. We could put another duration here. I guess that's okay. I don't want to get rid of time yet because I'd love to get a plus. I don't think split. Split is too mana intensive, so I think I throw it away. Hover plus is good because it would go with the Arcane Explosion here. I'll pick that up and I'll put this here. And now I think that's about all I can afford. Now Hover's not here, but that's okay. We got 2 durations on that. I think it's gonna work out great. All right. Next. And I know y'all can't see the lasers anymore, okay? But if it wouldn't be for the transparency, we wouldn't be able to see anything. Just know that the lasers are happening. And just be satisfied with that, okay? At this point, we've already invested enough time. We want to win, okay? We want to win. And doing a laser build is complicated enough without making it harder on ourselves just by seeing it and being blind to everything else, all right? Yeah. Fine. Okay. Invincibility, we will take. Frost Crystal, doesn't do us any good, but let's try Proliferation. And we get, oh, another Proliferation. Potion in a potion. Potionception. Reforge Potion allows us to reforge everything in our inventory. That's interesting. Not gonna use it yet, but... Okay, then we get Invincibility and Sacrificial Potion. Sacrificial Potion gives us some money. And we also get a Locksmith Potion, which doubles the current key count. Probably worth just using it right out the gate. Then a Reset Potion. Ooh. Let's reset. Let's reset the Seed of Greed. Since that's already full. Hey, and we get Magnifying Glass too, which is even bigger now. Good. All right. Are we missing something? The relic, duh. More radius? Sure, why not? And let's re-roll. Electrified Crown 2 or Prospector's Pickaxe. We don't have no money. Prospector's Pickaxe is worthless, bro. We're using all our money all the time. Okay. Let's go with spells now. I really wish we had more money, but I don't know of anybody that ever didn't think like that. Both in game and out. Like, we could all use a little extra, right? Ouch. The only thing that sucks about this build is to do real damage, I have to stand still. Which makes it kind of complicated. Okay, Resonance Rune, Range Boost, and I guess we'll go with Orbit. All right, we don't need to tweak anymore. If we take damage here, we get to fly. Oh, we're already flying apparently. Yes, we did take damage. Boundary Stone time, nice. Lots of chests in this room. Thankfully, we have a silver key. Thankfully. And a cursed is enemy regeneration. Not that bad. Another Thunderstorm, huh? And an agility potion that we could use. Okay, beautiful. Next, we'll go for max health. Still don't need to go anvil, I don't think. Yeah, damage has improved significantly. I'm about to press Q for you guys so y'all can see what's what in terms of damage. Pretty sure Storm's doing a lot of it. Fire actually is probably doing the most of it. Yeah, Storm is doing the majority of it. Lasers, you know, we trying to focus them guys, but by themselves, they are very, very hard to focus. Hexagonal die, again, pretty good. Any potions that we missing or anything? No. We are gonna go for relics. And with a second brain, like, we have to go for relics. When we can, we have to go for relics. Yeah, stacking up fire and venom is definitely helping these things a lot, because without it, we'd probably be just dying. Like we were before. But I mean, it's much harder now, so. Okay, beautiful. What is this? Ooh, Grim Wager is actually pretty good. Dusty Treasure upgraded my electrified crown. Better luck on the last boss that way. Okay. Stagnant Droplet, very, very good for not taking damage from projectiles. And, you know, we will have some money by the time it's all said and done. Plus, we have a Sacrifice Potion, which is going to come in handy at some point. Let's go get some more money, I suppose. Every time I say I suppose, I think about the library girl from oh, what's that anime? Zero. Something to Zero. But the guy that he dies and he wakes up the same day. The girl's name is Mealy, or that's what he at least calls her. I forget what the name of the anime is, but it's ReZero. Yes, ReZero. I think about the girl in the library, I suppose. Okay. Mini boss. Anything that we need to change here? I don't think so. Emergency potion if something goes crazy. It's just a mini boss. I think we'll be all right. Thankfully, our area of effect is pretty big, so we don't gotta stay on top of him. He can't see me anyway, because I'm stealthed. I'm in stealth mode. So he's just shooting randomly. He's just shooting randomly. Bad thing is I'm not taking any damage. I mean, I'm not doing any damage unless I'm stopped. I definitely do a lot more damage when I'm stationary because of the wand that I'm using. Damage is not super impressive though. It is not. Would be doing much more with those water blasts, just saying. I would also be taking a lot more damage with those water blasts. Alright. Could be worse. Could be worse, could be better. Oh my goodness. Alright. Black hole is another thing that might actually help us with the damage cap. Let's grab mana converter here. And this is going to be a trade-off, but wait, can we afford... Wait. So, hold on just a second. Let me take out these two just for a second. Okay, I can't think with all that noise. Black hole, twine, and laser is good. So black hole, actually orbit. Orbit? I don't need tracking for this. Orbit, black hole. Oh, wait. Take out rebound too. Orbit, black hole, twine, laser. Settings, transparency, so y'all can see what's going on. Maybe orbit is too big. Let's change it to a small orbit. Ah, yes, see? Now if we take orbit out all the way, it is just like this. If we put tracking in, then they kind of follow and hover. But that doesn't seem, it seems maybe more efficient for bosses. But I don't think we can keep things on there fast enough in order to do this. Although it's worth trying it for a little while, but I think just putting orbit is better here. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna try that for a moment. And let's just try that out, guys. Let's just try it out. I'm gonna put damage boosts here for now. Okay, this could be good. Also, what happens if I just echo this, just out of curiosity? Oh, and until I hit something, Ray of Disintegration is not going to go off, but it is going to be orbited. So if, I'll try this out in the next room and see how it looks, okay? I'll try it out. Do we want money here or relic? Relic, definitely. All right, let's try it. Ooh. Okay. I'm feeling some power. Feeling power now. It's actually a lot more flexible. Maybe it's not quite as powerful as I thought it would be, but on bosses, I think tracking would make a big difference too. I think tracking would make a big difference. If I put tracking here, even with orbit, no, that is not going to make any difference. Okay, man, all over the place and don't even know what to do. I think it's even faster now, which is good. We are going to try that. We're going to try it. Hey, sprite wings. Now I regret giving away the ball, the whatchamacalls. the dang water bubbles. Okay. Infusion Hand Seal 2 definitely helps out a lot. It just makes it even more efficient. I mean, it's not over. We keep tweaking and tweaking and tweaking, but the lasers are working now, at least. At the very least, they're working. We're gonna check to see damage now to see what's going on. After all of that now, automatic navigate, we'll take the boomerang and the boundary stone stand. And now, oh, we should have took the range boost too. That's all right. So, Q, yeah, black hole's really high. Still kind of the same thing with storm and the lasers. I really wish they would affect more, but the lasers are just so inflexible. I'm not gonna play around with that room. The run's taking long enough as it is. Casting causes a stronger delay. I'm not worried about that because I'm auto casting. I'm not manually casting. And now we can go for more money. Ouch. I just got hit twice. It's kind of a lot to pay attention to. Dang. I just took a lot of damage right there, dude. like a lot. I need more shield now. I did get Soulbone Crown early on, right? It's been so long. Maybe I didn't get it? I never did get it. No wonder I'm so low on shield all the time. All right. We got some chests. We need to go get some shield. But I'm thinking that the shop is probably a good move too, to get shield. But that spends all of our money again. Okay, fine. We'll go max health here. We'll go max health here instead. We'll be able to use temporary potion and stuff at the end, and that will help a lot. Joe would be proud with his holes, man. Joe loves his holes. All right, boomerang and a key. All right, I'm nearly full, man. Nearly full. Can do anvil to combine what? Nothing right now. It would be to reroll some stuff. Actually, I could combine Bounderstone Time, which is very, very good to do right now. So I think I will do it. Let me combine Bounderstone Time. And then Bounderstone Time will go here. And then Bounderstone Stand. Beautiful. Now, anything else that I need to do right now? I don't think so. I think we're pretty good now. Unless Resonance Rune to go off more? Maybe. Anything else? Actually, let's try to reroll Automatic Navigation Plus. Ooh, into multi-shot, huh? Multi-shot's probably going to be pretty good for mana consumption. We could put multi-shot like in front of could put multi-shot like right here instead. Oh no, that is not going to change that. We would need to put multi-shot in here in order to make it do that. So if we took away overload and we put in multi-shot, it slows down but it double casts. I think it's worth. I think it's worth. And then we can add overload here instead. Okay. What else? What else? What else? I don't need the rebound anymore. I'm not really using the rebound for anything, right? I mean, it's working on Ray of Disintegration, but the Ray of Disintegration is in orbit form. So it technically it doesn't work for it. So we can reroll Rebound Plus into, I don't think we need Split Plus for anything. Magic Bullet Plus is perfect. So what do we do with this? We take this, put it there. Then we take our, where's the Autonomous Wand? We don't have it anymore? We gave it away? Can't believe we gave it away. We did, we re-rolled it. No, it's here. It's here, never mind. But we're gonna do Resonance Rune instead. We're gonna do Resonance Rune, and we're gonna do tracking, just so it goes wherever our mouse cursor is gonna be at. That way we can target stuff with it. And I think that's gonna be okay. And now we just re-roll maybe the range boost. I don't think there's anything. Let's re-roll the Frost Crystal. Ooh, into Overload Plus. Don't mind if I do. That changes. Oh, actually, maybe not. This one is capable of using a lot more mana because of it just going off the way it does. And now Thunderstorm can be re-rolled, and so can our regular Arcane Explosion. So one of these can change to another Boundary Stone time is pretty good. Another Magic Bullet, probably worth. Okay, that's pretty good too. Another Resonance Rune is very good. So that's going to be more Magic Bullets that come out. Now I can reroll one of my... Okay, not that, not that. Duration. So instead of that, it goes here. And now Duration Plus for this. And... That's less restrictive. That way I don't just have to stand still. But I do get a lot from standing here. I think this is probably the best bet right here. Okay. I think we're good now. Let's go get some more money. Let's go get some more money. Can't see again. Can't see again, guys. We are significantly stronger. We melted that dude. We melted him, we melted him. We need to go back to settings, reduce spell transparency, and now we'll be able to see again. Alright. Alright. Now, relics. Yeah, if you stuck with me this whole video, I appreciate it. I know that sometimes I can get real wordy, especially when I'm trying to figure out spells live. And I do some rehearsing, like I have some ideas about some builds, but really and truly, in the training room, there's a limited amount of testing that you could do, and I try to make it to where it's really good, right? But sometimes it's just not enough. Soulbone Crown level 2, Lucky Bunny Ears, Cloud Piercer Hexagonal Die, Endless Chest. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Endless Chest. We just got a Knight's Helm, which we didn't really need, but that's pretty good anyway. Endless Chest is really good, especially with Silver Key. Especially with Silver Key. It's very, very good. Yeah, it feels broken now, in a good way. Thunderstorm and Boomerang, and I guess Core of Thunder here. Nothing that I really want to change drastically. Okay, so I don't think we need to do anything here, except maybe get some shield from... Well, let's get some coins for Sacrificial Potion. And then if we run into trouble, we can do Invincibility, or we can do Emergency. I think Emergency is going to be better at the last stage, so I think we'll just go with the Invincibility here. Let's go with Invincibility. Truck Hermit Crab is not bad. He can target me even though I'm in stealth, man. That's unfair. That's unfair. At least that didn't target me. At least that didn't target me. Okay, he's dead. We made it. We made it. We made it. We made it. Not too shabby. Any day now, sucker. Alright. We have a little bit of max health, so we can check out the Blood Relic room. Omen of Doom. Every meter moved. Honestly, this wand is not good for us. It's not very good for us. Is it better than Expanding Container? No. Is it better than Stellar Horn? No. Is it better than Sprig? No. Is it better than Kingdom Guardian? No. So, I think what we do here is we have to take one, but we'll just give it back. So we'll take Abundance Blessing, then we'll just change it back out. We'll put this back in, and then we will put our stuff back where it was. The range plus, then this, then this. Wait, didn't I have... Oh, Troll Serum still in here. That's why. That's why. All right. So yeah, now it's basically doing the same thing as it was before. And I threw away the old wand. Let's go figure out what it... Where did it drop stuff? Did I get everything already? Yeah, I guess I did. Okay. Let's go next. And what do we get here? Replica gloves, level 2. Very, very good. Octagonal die, we really don't need anymore. Prospector's vest is good to restore HP with coins. So we will take that. And there we go. All right, we're not going to take the octagonal die. No use. And we're going to go to the next chapter here. All right, Ancient Throne. We have several options here, but I think that the main thing that we need to do is probably just go into the shops in order to get shield. Really and truly. And possibly potions, okay? Possibly potions and shields, because the build is pretty much done. I'm pretty happy with the build. Maybe there's some pluses that we could do, but we might spend all day on those anvils. And yeah, let's... A Mimic Cube, does it do anything for us right here? I mean, technically we could put more expansion stones and stuff. I don't think so. Let's just go for shield here. Oh, also potions, I forgot all about it. There are potions. Okay, conversion potion gives us some shield. I like that. We will take it. We will take relic potion to randomly upgrade a relic. Let's do that right now. It upgrades what? It upgraded Soulbone Crown. Okay. We're gonna take the proliferate potion to give me treasure potion, and I will take that right away. We'll take a treasure chest and we get some shield from it. Awakening potion we will just use with the passive bonuses. And I know it's confusing right now because of all the spells going off all the time. If there was an easy way to just turn off wands just with a hotkey, I would do it, guys, but there's not. Okay, we will take the invincibility, and I think we will use the conversion potion. Yeah, let's use the conversion potion. We get an unstable red, and we'll use unstable red. All right, now we're in a pretty good spot here. We need to reroll to try to get shield. More shield would be nice. Big shields, yes, good. And then another big shield, please. That's it. Okay, fine. Couldn't even see. I can't even see the exit. That's how bad it's getting, bruh. All right. Stay still if we can, and just kind of track on him. Slow, but it's working. Okay? Slow, but it's working. Thankfully, we upgraded some of those stands to time. That way, when we're moving, we can still apply quite a bit of damage. Okay, dead. Good. All right. Not too shabby, not too shabby. 4-leaf clover goes hard here, but so does Prospector's pickaxe. I'm taking them both because we have second brain or second mind. All right, next boss. Still have invincibility. I'd like to save all of my big spells for when we don't for the producer. That's what I'd like to do. Okay, just dodge, 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 dodge. Okay, it's gonna be the little baby flowers. Pretty much got them all now. Okay, beautiful. Pretty much got them all. Just gonna stand here and do as much damage as possible until I have to move. And I think we got him. All right, good deal. Good deal. Okay, we gonna do, we don't need Black Mark. We don't need Prospector's Pickaxe. We can use 4-leaf clover and more mana, definitely. We're not gonna get Merlin's set or anything. I don't think we need these either. Okay, Infusion Hand Seal is good. That just increases our efficiency for our post slots. We'll do tracking here and 2 lasers. Not that we need them, but it is what it is. Next, Thunder Beast. So far, so good, guys. So far, so good. Let's do some dodging if we can. Whoa. All right, that was kind of messy, but we got through it. Almost got him, almost got him. All right, we got him, we got him, we got him. We're at 9 shield, y'all. We're at 9 shield. Producer is gonna be hard, okay? It is gonna be hard. He doesn't care about stealth either. Okay, let's go to the shop. I'm gonna try it again. Hey, we got lucky. There is a potion room. Let's go see. We can do resets a chosen relic. We can reset blood key here. I think I'm gonna do that. Reset the blood key, which is like all the way to the end. Boom, and we get Ward Charm. Does not really help us. Doesn't really help us. Okay, refresh potion. I could use that here. Crystal potion permanently give me some MP regen. Not bad. I will take petrification potion, but not before we do. Actually, yeah, we do. Let's take the petrification. Let's drop emergency. Let's drop reforge potion. I don't think I'm going to use the reforge potion. Let's use refresh potion. There's only 2 potions left, so I don't think it's worth it to do it here. I think we get one more. Maybe not. Maybe it is worth to do it here. We get locksmith potion to double current keys. And discount potion. None of them really help us. I mean, discount potion could help us, honestly. So if we take discount potion, we can discount to get cheaper shield and cheaper shield, which is worth. And then if we refresh again, we get another cheaper shield. Now we could go back in and get. We don't need a double keys. We'll just take the reforge potion for the heck of it. And let's go with the apostle. All right, ready, set, go. Black hole is everything right now. Black hole is everything. Lots of dodging happening. Lots of dodging happening for SCP-096. Remember when I was telling y'all I used to do a variety of content? I actually had an SCP reaction video channel for a while too, and a horror reactions channel. Oh man, I gotta tell you guys, this journey has been crazy over the last year. It's just like anything else though. After a little while, you just want to try different stuff and you get bored. But now I have a focus, and thankfully roguelikes are very, very hard to get bored with. So that aspect is not going to be changing, and I finally found a method to not go insane, do what I love, and make videos for you guys and have fun. So thanks for being here today. Even though, man, this video was a mess. It's a mess. How's damage right now? Actually, a lot of fire damage now coming through. Lots and lots and lots of fire coming through. Normally you would see the Electro Crown. That would be doing a lot of damage as well, but I haven't been getting hit that much on this, like this room in particular. Okay, he's going into rage mode now, but that's all right because we are strong and he doesn't know where we're at because we're in stealth. Fun fact, this stealth robe used to come with the summoner costume. So you could start off with summoner build and you would have that costume. Okay, don't want none of that. Don't want none of that, but it doesn't matter. It can drop to the ground. We don't need any of it. We just go next. We just go next. Nest Legion should be relatively simple, at least the first part of it, because I have so much area of effect. So much area of effect. It's gonna take a little while to get through all of the waves, but I'm glad we got stagnant droplet because I'm slowing down. See how these projectiles just stop? It makes a big difference. Because you don't have to really react in a fast manner. You can focus on what you're aiming at. All right, we have some more guys up here probably. Yeah. Any day now. Any day now. Where's the last one? Oh, there's a couple more, I guess. Hello? Oh, there he is. I'm about to say, come on, man. This guy could be kind of hard to dodge because he does. Yeah, he does this swiping thing. I don't even know where he's at anymore. There he is. There he is. Just stay the heck away from him and keep your mouse cursor on him. Best thing to do. Whoa. He is outraged. I don't blame him. If I was taking 1 billion hits per second, I'd be mad too. I'd be angry. But yeah, if any certain parts of this video were aggravating, the noises, the music, the sound, the way that I conducted myself, the amount of commentary, the lack of commentary, you guys let me know. I'm happy to try to make adjustments for y'all. We go into shop one last time, and let's see here. We go get a shield. We don't have the room off to the side, unfortunately. We get another shield. We get another shield. And we lose a little bit of damage, but we gain some survivability, and I think that's okay. These drop some money sometimes, that's why I'm hitting them. Only $5 from all of that. Thankfully, it didn't take a long time. What was that weird noise? I don't even know. All right, this should take a while, actually. Should take a good while. Ouch. Just dodge right into it, see? Well, just walk into it. Okay, lots of stuff to dodge here. Lots and lots and lots to dodge. Die, please. Thank you. Spewing. He's spewing. We got a spewer. Ah. Oh, gosh. So much to dodge. Okay. Imagine if I didn't have stealth. Everything would be targeting me right now. And right now, they're just kind of spewing instead of targeting. Okay, we're about to get to his second phase. Okay, we got to his second phase. Dodge everything. It's not over. Okay, I might need emergency shield here. May need emergency shield. Yes. I will definitely need emergency shield. I'm already out. Good lord, dude. We might need petrification, actually. Just to get through this. Just to get through it, we might need petrification. Although it would be a lot better to use it on the producer. Not gonna lie. You can see stagnant droplet does not affect these projectiles, by the way. It kind of sucks. Yep. Dodging skills or terrible. Oh, Jesus. Bullet hell. It was a bullet heaven roguelike. Now it's bullet hell. See, if you don't have a powerful enough build, how hard this could be. See, even the old Z, even the old pros struggle, guys. Even the old pros struggle sometimes. We almost got him, though. Very, very close. Thank goodness. Woo! Okay, we beat the game. We did not beat the producer yet. We did not beat the producer yet. Where's the, oh, there it is. There's all the goodies. I'm gonna grab this stuff so that you can buy upgrades or do rerolls or bans, or there's a bunch of different stuff for it. And now we have 2 invincibility potions, and we have a petrification potion. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I think we just optimize here, guys. I think we just optimize and try to, what can we do? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm kind of at the end of my rope in terms of ideas with this crazy laser focus build, disintegration ray or whatever you call it. We're gonna do petrification probably first. Okay. Actually, let's go with invincibility first. Oh, another petrification potion. That actually works good. Another invincibility. Okay. We doing some good damage. It's all fire and electro crown. Okay. Petrification. Petrification. There's another potion that dropped too. I forgot what it, I didn't see what it was, but just to show you that it's happening. 20 seconds. $10 seconds. Lots of damage. Okay, petrification potion. I don't know what the other potion was that fell. I thought I heard a potion fall, but maybe not. I could use the refresh potion too, just in case another potion falls. But I think we might just be shy of the, we may be just shy of finishing here. I'll try. I am trying. 1 second. Heal. That was a healing potion. Use this. Invisibility potion. That's it. That's all we got. Oh my God. 41 health left. I don't know if I deserve that, y'all. I don't know if I deserve it, but you know what? We did it. Hope y'all enjoyed the run. If you did, give us some dap on that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more daily roguelike content, guys. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off. We'll see you next time.